أنا إنجليزي أحسن أنا عربي. Okay, let's go now. Thank you very much for your welcome. I'm not going to talk about science. I'm not going to talk about medicine. I can't. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professor. I'm not a cardiologist. I'm going to talk about what I've been asked to talk about, by the way, which is the global agenda for the European Society of Cardiology. And you will see that the global agenda of ESC is intimately linked with what's happening in the world and what's happening for the Society of Cardiology in Egypt. No interest to declare on my side. Just to start, a useful reminder, if I may, regarding the strategic plan of the ESC. It has been developed a couple of years ago, and it's a compass for the ESC. It reminds us that we have to remain and to develop as a welcoming society, that we have to cheer up and we have to take care of our members, institutional members, individual members. This is why we are here, also to take care of each other. But it also reminds us that we have to really dedicate to science, that we have to work on the quality of the data, the quality of the science for the sake of the patient. And of course, we have to give the right place to the patients. This is extremely important for all of us. So it's an important part of the compass. It's to really give the right place to the patient. And of course, we have to take into consideration the changing in the environment and let's call it the environmental crisis and the climate crisis. And Professor Crea reminded us about the impact of the exposome, and as a consequence, the direct link. It is something that I start to understand in medicine and in science, the direct link between environmental crisis and cardiology and cardiovascular disease. But the world is shaking. You look at the world the same way I do, and the world is shaking. So we have a compass, which is our strategic plan, which is our collective strategic plan. But the context is really changing, not necessarily for the good, for people like you who are doctors, who believes in medical ethics, who believes in humanity, who are taking care of the others. For people like you, I'm sure that when you are looking at the world, you are probably not very happy to see the trends at the moment. So we need to have strong landmarks to remind us what we believe in terms of humanist people, but also as an organization. And of course, as a society, as an organization, involving all the members, and the Egyptian Society of Cardiology is one full member of ESC, so there is no ESC without its members. We have a social mandate, we have a purpose, which is reducing the burden of cardiovascular disease. But let's also look at us from different perspectives. From a legal perspective, we are an association, we are a non-for-profit organization. We are not here to make money for ourselves. We are here to serve. We are non-for-profit, of course. We need to have a bottom line which is positive. I'm well placed to know that. We can't afford losing money. But if there is a profit, let's share the profit. This is what we are doing. We are a non-for-profit organization, and we are serving the public good. We are dedicating our effort to improve the life of people, and multilateralism. This is a super important word at the moment. We believe in the fact that together as an organization it makes sense rather than each of us apart. We will make it only if we remain connected and if we remind that we are a multilateral organization. From a scientific perspective and from looking at the scientific identity of ESC, it's obvious science rules you. It rules me as well. The value of science, evidence-based. We kept listening about evidence that you have been sharing, that you shared, and evidence and science must continue to rule us. And so it rules ESC. This is in which our legitimacy is based. is based on science. Everything starts from the science, from the work as scientific and as clinician that you are doing. And there is also values linked to that. There is reason. Let's use our brain. Let's reflect. Let's believe in reason. Let's believe in our moral, which guides us as scientific, but also as administrative profile like me. Excellence. Everything that you are doing is looking towards excellence. And the notion of progress, I think it's an important notion, progress. Human progress. We are serving human progress. And you know Max Weber, the famous German sociologue, in the beginning of 20th century, he made the connection between science and human progress. And this is a perfect area, being at ESC, to connect science and human progress. And diversity, we are in Nernasawa. Here. Nernasawa. Diversity. ESC, quickly, from a scientific perspective, I wouldn't dare to go in the scientific field. It's yours. Nevertheless, I try to understand a little bit. So from the scientific perspective, we are a home for diversity. You all know that all the cardiovascular subspecialties, and I should say specialties, are ESC, make ESC. And there is no ESC without all the subspecialties, the one of today, but also the one of tomorrow. So this is what makes the strength of ESC. It's a home for all type of cardiologists, if I may say. And also for partners. Those who are, as it has been presented already this morning, all who are dealing with other type of disease who are interconnected with cardiovascular disease. And this is why we are many. 7 associations, 7 council, 15 working groups, more than 18 journals, I think soon 19 journals, 11 scientific congresses and summits this year, only this year. And at the same time, we are also expanding our relation with other scientific organizations, respiratory, radiology, diabetes, and so on, you name it. But from a CRCA perspective, from a more global Daulier perspective, if I may say, ESC is also a home for diversity. 58 members make ESC. 58 members. ESC is not it is something unique. It is unique, but it is because it's made of 58 national cardiac societies. I remember my slides, don't worry. There is 50 affiliated cardiac society, and there is many other also scientific societies connected with us. But you should have a look at the slide because they are more. I hope they are more important for you than for me. I just need two slides. The global agenda, not from a scientific perspective. So this is the next one. This is the next one. We are here to share the best science. The most important word here is not science, it is sharing. We are here to share, and you are here, and all our colleagues from all the continents, they are welcome to share their science. There is not a science coming from the top to the down. There is science coming from people. We are here to share science. And we are, of course, leading the journey toward digital cardiology. This is extremely important for us. We are also tackling inequalities, the Safe Hearts Plan at European level, but which is also an inspiration for all the countries, wherever they are, is supposed also to tackle inequalities. We are investing in new leaders. You will see this year that we are going to invest in grants to support the eclosion of new leaders. And we believe that cardiovascular medicines should be beyond borders. This is why we are here all together today. So this is our agenda. The last one is about the values. And of course, we have an agenda about our values because we believe in reason and progress. I already said that. We trust scientific evidence. We value education. We value transmission. It's translational and it's not transactional. This is extremely important. We are transferring something. We are not bargaining with anybody. And we believe in the force of diversity. Max Weber said science gives clarity. Yaret Noor fil Kalbi. Shukran كتير. يعطيكم العافية.